Hello everyone, I hope your FR paper has gone well, but irrespective of how it has gone, it's now time to focus on your SFM papers. So how do we start with SFM and how do we utilize the best of these 1.5 days that are available? Now SFM has a few topics which almost certainly come in your main exams, that is valuation, you have mergers, you will have foreign exchange, the mother of these topics, portfolio, and derivatives. So these are topics which will necessarily come, and there will be 20 marks of theory. So this is a time where you should not let go of theory because the retention is fairly high. So ideally after the FR paper, the time that you have, you can pick up a topic which is lighter for you. So I would not recommend doing anything of foreign exchange or derivatives at this stage because you're already exhausted with the 3-hour kind of grill that has happened. So probably pick up something which is relatively lighter, so something like valuation, security valuation of, or something like mergers should do the trick. Don't really pick up really small topics like risk management or mutual funds. I mean, they will get over really fast. You will not unnecessarily spend a lot of time. So focus on doing something like valuation, doing something like mergers. And then on the next day, the very first thing that you start with ideally should be foreign exchange. Now this is something which carries a 15 mark weightage on an average in your main exams and is also one of the intense materials. So try to finish up foreign exchange first, followed by derivatives and interest rates. So if you kind of get a little tired with foreign exchange, then after foreign exchange pick up portfolio and do mutual funds and risk management after that, and then pick up derivatives. But don't keep derivatives for the very last day, otherwise it will be a little difficult to cover. So you can then juggle around between portfolio and derivatives, and then at least keep around 4 full hours, if possible more, but otherwise at least 4 full hours for theory. Within that, ensure that you give adequate weightage to securitization, to startup finance. Now these are 2 topics from which theory is almost certain to come. Also there are other topics for which we have shared a separate theory video as well as a compiler. You can try to refer that. If you have done theory from other sources before, nothing like it. If you have not, then you can, this is not the right time where you refer 20 new sources. So stick to what you have done and ensure that you kind of cover as many topics. Please do not invest an inordinately long amount of time in one of the topics at the cost of other topics. So ensure that you balance out your preparation, and in that ensure that you cover all the major topics that we have discussed. If you don't need to solve each and every sum on pen and paper, probably a sum or 2 will work in a chapter as well. But otherwise, even if you glance through it, if you have marked out the important questions, you can refer that at a lot of detail. That does not mean you skip the others, but try to ensure that you cover up every chapter. Refer the major adjustments and proceed. In terms of your exam, if the exam is a little tricky, don't really worry. Ensure that you try to attempt as much as possible. Generally a tougher paper comes with a slightly lenient checking as well. So try to attempt as much as possible, and while you are investing those 15 minutes, try to find a question which is easiest for you and start with that question. Okay, so I guess that's a quick wrap. I'll not take more of your time and let you do more of the studying. Wish you all the very best. Good luck, goodbye, take care.